What the fuck is going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Just Another Masshole Podcast. I'm Kyle Raymond, just another masshole, and how the fuck are you doing? Holy shit, what a terrible Super Bowl. I didn't even watch it, but I was checking the score, and I was just like, dude, is nobody scoring? What's going on? And then all the great, people, just the majorly great memes about the halftime show. Just majorly cool fucking memes. There's no other way to put it. And I was thoroughly enjoying myself to the point where I actually decided I'm going to watch this Super Bowl halftime show. I mean, can it be as bad as everybody's saying? And boy, it was. Boy, it was. There was a couple of moments where and at the end, Adam Levine, his voice got a little bit better, but it was just not great. It was not great. And what the fuck was SpongeBob doing there? Like, what? Was that SpongeBob? Holy shit, Batman. Really? Really? I hate you so much. I've said it several times, like, I don't watch sports at all, okay? But if I was watching football, a halftime show, and we're going to have, like, the Super Bowl, so it's going to be something big, we can get a band, I would want, or expect, like, now, I don't know, but back then it'd be, like, Metallica, or, System of a Down, Korn, I don't know, dude, anybody, just, does anybody, like, seriously, it was only a year or two ago, it was 2 years ago, Lady Gaga started off by jumping off the top of the dome and rappelling face first down to the stadium and landed on a pedestal at like 50 or 100 feet in the air and then levitated like, does anybody remember that? Do you remember how fucking awesome that was? Like, what happened? What happened? I mean, even Justin Timberlake, which everybody was like kind of underwhelmed, but still thought it was pretty goddamn good. And then this year, it's like, can you bring back MTV? You know what? If Adam Levine's nipples can be out, I mean, I guess we can't mind an accidental Janet Jackson nip slip. Okay, I think we're over it now. It's been a long time. I think we need to let it go. Bring back MTV so we can have at least a halfway decent halftime show. God, I hate you so much. I hate you with a deep rendering passion. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, I mean, dude, there's just why does everybody watch the Super Bowl? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't feel the unity of it. It's a group movement. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get sports camaraderie. I don't understand. Never was something I got. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't like sports at all. I didn't like any sport I ever had to be playing. My dad would sign me up because it's something. He's got to do something. You know, it wasn't my dad. It's probably psychiatrist. And he's got to do. So they put me in fucking Little League. I fucking hated that. I mean, there was a little while it was like fun, but then I hated it. I didn't want to. Dude, I want to fucking get up on the weekend. I want to watch cartoons and eat cereal. Win a game. Fucking seriously, dude. I don't want to wake up and fucking practice. I don't want to do that. It's fucking stupid to me. That is not enjoyable. I didn't like anybody on my fucking teams. I'm not friends with any of them. Like everybody has. I don't remember any single fucking person that was on any one of my fucking teams at all. I think they were all pretty much pricks. I can remember a couple that were seriously like thought they were fucking God's gift in middle school fucking basketball, and I fucking didn't like them one fucking bit. Little cocksucker, you know. I remember that shit. I didn't like any of it. I didn't mind boxing. You got your coach, and he tells you to do stuff, and you do it, and you have, what do you call it? You know, you hit the pads, and then you get, not scrimmage, what is it? You know, box with somebody, but you're wearing headgear and shit. Just warm-ups. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I remember playing football, Oh, dude, that is funny. Look, something just clicked in my head. I remember near my house we had a cemetery, and it was way up. You know what I mean? And in the back of it, there was an empty field, which is now filled with dead bodies, might I add. They've extended the field. There's a whole nother empty field that's now got some dead bodies. That's how long ago it was. But this field used to be empty, and we played baseball in it and football and stuff. It was just an empty field, and all the kids would go there on the weekend if we wanted to play something. And I thoroughly remember playing in this. We weren't supposed to be tackling. You know, it's like kind of like touch, and if you trip somebody, it's like, you're not supposed to straight up fucking plow. We're not wearing pads and shit. And this kid kept fucking like tackling me and acting like he wasn't. Like, oh yeah. So the next time we're at the line and, hike, and he comes running at me, and I fucking did a spin kick right in his chest and knocked the wind right out of him. And everybody looked at me, and it's like, sorry, I don't, that's what happens. I don't think I react. You attacked me. You came at me, and you attacked me. Same thing, I get suspended because I was in class, and this kid, he's just a complete fucking weirdo. And I don't know, people talking shit about him, he thought I was included. I might have said something about him, but because I'm not the popular kid, he felt maybe he could say something to me, who knows. And we're in English or reading class, I remember it was Greek mythology, and this getting our test back, so he walks up and he gets his test, and he walks specifically up my aisle to walk by me. And he says to me, he like leans in, he's like, fuck with me and I'll fuck you up. And I didn't even think, I just fucking open hand bitch slapped him right in the middle of class. It was so loud, everybody, and the teacher was like, both of you get out. And I said, it's all right, I think he's fine now. I think he's all right. And so, we all right, Justin? All right, we're good. I thoroughly remember that shit. So I mean, it's like, I'm not a violent person, I'm not a crazy person, but you come at me like that, and if I really need to defend myself, something may happen, and you may regret it. I most likely will. I mean, I could end up regretting it. I mean, most likely will, but there is that off chance that I will get that shot off, and it will break your fucking nose. You know what I mean? Or something really fucking fucked up is gonna happen. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. What else did I do this week? Oh yeah, my new job, the boss's son opened a food truck, and I went to his food truck yesterday, and he had a little soft opening, and man, that thing was good. It's Sauce Boss, SAUS, Sauce Boss here in Fort Myers, Florida, Bonita area, Southwest Florida, I would say. Just look him up on Facebook, like his page, check him out if he's ever in your area or at a festival near you or something, because damn, that was good. Motherfucker went to French culinary school. I went to culinary school, but I didn't go to fucking France. You know what I'm saying? I went to Johnson Wales, like every other Joe Schmo. But yeah, check it out. Sauce Boss. SAUSBOSS. Sauce Boss. What the hell else happened this week? What? I don't know. How about this, everybody? News, motherfuckers. All right, everybody. So our first news story is a Florida man thought he'd do donuts on an airport runway, and the police were not amused. 20-year-old man from Pensacola apparently took the word one way a bit too literal. Like, oh, that's brilliant writing. But, I mean, whatever. Zane Alexander. But yeah, this motherfucker, dude, he was hitting 100 on the runway and pulling donuts, and then did donuts by spinning around. Dude, he said he then did donuts by spinning his car in a grass area. And it's like, you could have just said he did donuts in a grass area. Because usually when you do donuts, you spin. You fuck. This is redundant writing. Oh my God, he drove into a hangar where he continued to do donuts until the cops put an end to his stunt driving. So they must have pinned him in a corner. You don't think he was drunk? Nothing was affected at the airport. We have no idea what he was thinking. The best we have from it, he just felt like driving on a runway. Seriously. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't on drugs. All we got is he felt like driving on a runway. He felt like going all fucking Grand Theft Auto on that shit and just ropping it out to 100 and something miles an hour and yanking the fucking e-brake and seeing what happens because there ain't nothing on a runway to hit. That's what he was thinking. This motherfucker going, wah! Oh my god, that's hilarious. Look at this fucking guy too. I mean, I know I probably had his picture up here the whole time. He's even got like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh man, this was actually in Fort Myers, Florida. This next story, Fort Myers, Florida. Okay, Florida man used a wig as a disguise during a robbery, and it worked against him. Sorry, sitting on something. A man wearing a gray sweatshirt and a wig walked up to the cash register at a Florida 7-Eleven. Yeah, which was here in Lee County, Fort Myers, as if he was going to make a purchase. Instead, he pulled out a gun and demanded cash. And then the wig helped fucking locate him, because he was like, yeah. After receiving additional witness, the deputy responded to a nearby apartment complex where they found him. He was sweating profusely. He's had a gray hooded sweater and several wigs and a large amount of wadded up cash in an open dresser drawer. So this dude apparently had multiple wigs. He didn't have just one wig. Oh man, I wish we had a picture of him. Like, why don't we have security camera footage of him with the wig on? Huh? Why? I mean, he had a wig on, neck tattoo above his eye. Come on, that shit's hilarious. Could you? What color was the wig? Did it say? And a wig. It doesn't tell you. It just says and a wig. It would help, right? It would help. All right. Florida man drives into a canal and dumps marijuana, and then pops pills while his car sinks. And this was out near Marco Island, Naples, so South Naples. He left the restaurant drunk and led police on a chase and stuck his head out a car window and yelled at the police, then drove his car off of a seawall into a canal. 38-year-old is now facing several charges, including possession of a controlled substance, tampering with evidence, driving under the influence. And what do you mean tampering with evidence? It can't be evidence until you have it. I tried to get rid of the evidence before you had... All right, I guess it is evidence, but it's not evidence. Tampering with evidence means you already had possession with it and then I fucked it up. Trying to get rid of the shit out of my car, it's not yours to be tampered with. It's still mine, so therefore, how is that tampering with evidence? How the fuck do the police get away with these charges? Like, we have no reason to arrest you, but you resisted arrest, so we're still pressing charges against you for resisting arrest that was unlawful. How did they get away with pressing charges for tampering with evidence before they fucking got it? God, this kills me. I'm sorry, I got distracted from the story. He was selling large bags of marijuana. Wow. What is that? 990 grams. I don't know what that is. Do we need to do some math? What is 990 grams, 2 ounces, and that's 34 ounces. How about if I change that to a pound? That's 2.1 pounds. So he was selling about 2 pound bags. He's selling 2 pound bags of fucking weed. Yeah. Are those open? Like, what are they? That's right. He was trying to get rid of them, so maybe he was like ripping them open and shit. 5 pounds a pot. Well, if it was waterlogged, does that still count? He had amphetamines and narcotics on him. Now, when you say amphetamines, I mean, he's in Naples. Do you mean he had Adderall on him? Because, I mean, technically that's amphetamines, but when you say that, I'm thinking meth. So I'm just saying, did he have Adderall on him, or did he have meth? Let's be clear here, officers. Stop trying to fuck with him as it is. He's already screwed. You need to throw extra shit on there, you fucks. And also, a couple days ago, we had Groundhog's Day, which means winter is still 6 weeks, because that's what happens I don't remember the groundhog not seeing his shadow and being completely like, spring's early, yay! It never happens. So why do we do this? I don't get it. But I came across this story 5 years in a row. What's his name? Mayor Bill de Blasio. He doesn't go to the Groundhog's Day ceremony from Staten Island anymore. Like, they have one. He doesn't go anymore because apparently in 2014, 5 years ago, there was an incident where the woman handed him the groundhog, and he didn't know what he was doing, and he dropped said groundhog, and then 3 days later it died. So he just doesn't go anymore. He just doesn't go anymore. And I thought that was a very interesting story. That was hilarious. That he's like, yeah, and since he hasn't been there, no more groundhogs have died. So let's just keep it at that. It's pretty goddamn funny though. He's like, nope. 1 year I dropped the groundhog, and I am not going back to do that again. We'll let the mayor pro temp do it. How about that? he can do it because fuck that shit. Big crazy animal. Yeah. I think that's all I got for you guys today, and now what are we going to do? We're going to do some plugs. So hopefully you massholes out there that are down here with us come and get this and download it and hear it. It doesn't matter. I shared it on Facebook, whatever. February 6th, which is tomorrow or today by the time you actually maybe see this, hear this. So tonight I have a new open mic that was set up by Martin Dennis. And it's at Educators Music, which is in Cape Coral off of Del Prado. Educators Music is a music store, but they have a bar/bakery where they have fresh baked goods, beer, wine, and a nice stage where I haven't been there yet. Be there tomorrow. We're gonna check it out. But from what I've seen, it's a very nice venue. But most of all, it's the gym, assholes. Get your asses out to the gym. Get the fuck out to the gym. You want to be a comic? You got to go to the gym. You got to. Sorry. And then following that, next Thursday, Valentine's Day, the 14th, doing a show. It's an open mic at Old Soul. Probably going to bring up a few real comics. We're all real comics. Gonna probably bring up a pro or something if they want to throw down 30 minutes for everybody on Valentine's Day. A couple of them. We'll see what happens. And then on the 20th, I am at the Bad A Cafe Showcase at the Bad A Cafe up in Bradenton. So you might want to come check that out. Maybe if I pull that up, I can see who is on the showcase, because I don't know these people very well. We're about to find out, though. I got booked at it, and I only know the person who booked me. And even that I don't know very well. Well, shit. I don't, they're terrible. Terrible. Well, I mean, the flyer's above my shoulder. You can see who's on it. If I could find it, I would show you. But it's not happening for me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I've wasted too much time. I don't care. I don't care. So what did I say? That's the 20th. Next, and last Tuesday of the month, every month, How Comedy Night on the 26th. Make sure you get out. So that is 3 open mics in the next 3 weeks. Yes. No. That is, I might have another one. So that is 3 open mics in the next 4 weeks. And that is skipping the week, after Valentine's Day week. So I'll let you know. If I get something. And we'll have a comedy open mic every single week. We'll have at least one at a different venue. It'll be spectacular. And it's been a long time coming. And we will get to that point. Did I also skip? I did skip. And last but not least, because I skipped over it, February 9th is going to be the Nice Guys Pizza Comedy Showcase. Boom! Rob Gargulio, Cody Wheeler, Brain Farts, Sheena, Reagan. It's funny. Sheena, Reagan. I made the event. I'm too busy. I can't keep this shit straight anymore. It's so funny. Rob Gargulio, Sheena Reagan, Luke Trotter, Cody Wheeler, and Rob Churchill. Everybody, don't forget to go fuck yourselves!